it took a while for me to realize it, because I think everyone in their life at some point gets complacent. Okay, this is as good as it's going to get. And then you start realizing, well, this is it. This is it. I'm not growing. Why am I not growing? You become complacent. You start, your self-esteem starts going down for whatever reason. And I'm not saying money is everything. No, it's not. But guess what? Your hard work is going to get you where you're only as good as your hard work is going to get you. I always wanted more. I always wanted, like, man, what else is out there? I'm seeing all these other people do this. Why not me? Why is it? Because, and what lit a fire under my butt even more is being that I was Hispanic, being that the odds were against me, being that they're always going to see me like, este vato, in the Lower Valley, he's not going to amount to anything. That's the, I guess that's the stereotype a lot of us had in El Paso and Chuco growing up. Like, you can't do anything. You can't make anything out of yourself. And I always wanted to, beat those statistics. I've always wanted to be the one. I've always wanted to be the underdog and prove people wrong. I mean, I think that's what's motivated me, and still to this day, I just, whenever people doubt me, I just smile. I just brush them off my shoulder and I smile, because I know that I'm gonna do what I need to do and get to where I need to go.
We're gonna talk about kill 'em with silence. You say that a lot.
Absolutely.
And I think it's basically the same thing. I don't know if maybe you saw one of the clips on about the envidia. And I think I'm like, you know what? I think that's the same approach, but he's like
wording it different.
Yeah, and wording it much better than the way I worded, right? But I want to go a little bit back to your grandparents, right? Because I have said, and I see this, I told you that I have custody of my daughter.
Yeah.
I have, like, she comes home and shares stories about her friends or stories about parents, right? And I'm like, you know what? And I have realized that the biggest lottery that we can win as a human, it's who are parents, or in this case, who were raised to buy, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, you were lucky for sure. Maybe I was lucky as well, by the way. As far as maybe we didn't have a lot of material stuff, but you had the right people to teach you that, hey, this is how you need to go in order for you to be successful. And not only money-wise, but also like mentality-wise,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely. No, you have to. And it's unfortunate. I understand there's some people that don't have that. I have a lot of friends that don't have that. They didn't have that. And guess what? A lot of them, it was 50-50.
Yeah.
It was either they'd made something of their life and said, I'm not going to live like this. I'm going to better myself. And then there's some that fell into the system. And I have friends that died. I have friends that are in prison. I have friends that, got put away because they made bad decisions in their life. It's a roll of dice. I mean, we're at the end of the day, we're all accountable for our own actions.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if sometimes I get, but what do you tell someone that doesn't? I mean, you have to figure life out on your own sometimes. Not everyone is going to hold your hand sometimes, I'll never forget what my grandma told me, and this stuck in my head and engraved in my soul. She said, my job when I die is to know that you're going to be okay.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And that hit me like a ton of bricks, because I was just like, damn, like, that was my biggest fear in life. It was always my biggest fear in life was losing my grandma, because she was my rock. Just like everyone that is blessed to have a mother figure in their life, whether it be a mom, an aunt, a tia, a grandma, it was my biggest fear. And she used to scare me like that as a kid. She'd be like, you're not going to behave? Okay, well, cuando Dios he's going to come for me tonight. And I'd be like, no, okay, no. I was más asustón. I was always worried about that. But I'll never forget when she told me that. She's like, when I leave this world, I want to know that at least I know that I raised you, and that you're going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, and you're going to be something big. She's like, whatever you touch will always turn to gold, because I taught you like that. And that's been burned in here, man. That's why I'm like, stack all the odds you want against me. Talk all the shit you want to talk about me. I don't care. I'm still going to come at it. I'm still going to get mine. I'm still going to find a way to break barriers.